Sharks 85-72, but went down at Cheshire Phoenix yesterday by 75 points. 68, you up to date? Anything else you want to know? No? Good. Because that's me having told you everything I know. But the weekend's actually pretty much...
So you've not told us everything, just everything that you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can muster. That is all I can muster. Last week we welcomed into the studio two North East lads who are going to be heading to Brazil next year to work in community projects before, during and after the World Cup. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Taking part in work being undertaken by the Lions Roar charity. Well, tonight we're going to talk to someone who's also going to have a unique experience, I would say, of Brazil 2014. Adam Burns is from the North East, although he's currently working in Sydney, from where he's got up early and joins us now. Hello, Adam.
Hello, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks. Thanks for getting up early as well. Your challenge is to literally walk to the World Cup. That's what you're...
It is indeed.
Tell us more.
Yeah, so me and two of my friends will be literally walking to the World Cup. So we'll be setting off from Mendoza on the 1st of March. And
where's
walking
Mendoza?
Mendoza is in Argentina. So we'll be walking from Argentina. And we're walking 1,966 kilometres, obviously a number which is synonymous with England fans.
Ando doesn't know why. Ando's got no idea why he's choosing that. He's trying to work it out.
I wasn't born.
He said he wasn't born.
So we're walking through Uruguay and then up to Porto Alegre, just in time for the start of the World Cup. So we'll hopefully arrive on around the 8th of June. And we'll not only be walking, we'll be trying to set a Guinness World Record for the fastest time at football has been dribbled 1,966 kilometres. So
who's the previous owners of that record?
Well, we'll be setting one, not breaking one.
See, but hang on, that's a bit of a challenge. That might seem like fun for the first few miles, but you've got to kick a football all the way. That's going to be pretty. Have
you got a Velcro? How are you doing that?
Well, no, we're not sure, to be honest. I mean, we had a bit of a practice run. We did a 30-kilometre around Sydney, and it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. We're going to need a few balls, to be honest. Dave, who we're walking with, is not a footballer, to say the least. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad touches in my life, but yeah, I think we're going to take some replacement football.
So there's going to be a few like going under passing traffic and things like that, you think?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we're going to try and we're sticking to kind of main roads, but offset off the road. But obviously, safety is our first issue. But I mean, when are you going to get a chance to set a Guinness World Record? So we thought we'd go for it.
Yeah, and such a valid one as well.
Well, yeah. Should we try and break it? Should we try and do?
Well, yeah, it is a kind of thing.
1,967.
Yeah.
The week after.
Yeah, the week after. So he's a bit bitter about that. Someone did that to your record once, didn't they?
We don't talk about that, Marco. Anyway, Adam, why are you doing this?
So we're doing it for a charity called the Geordie Arts Care Trust, and they're actually based in the Lake District in the UK, but they do work all over the world, and the project that we're helping is a project in Bahia in northeast Brazil. Now, it's a place that's suffering the worst drought in over 50 years, so we're trying to raise enough money to drill a water well, which will be used by the locals for irrigation and drinking water. And not only are we raising the money, the two lads that I'm walking with both have a background in geology, so they'll be managing the project after the World Cup's finished. So, yeah, really great charity and a great project to get involved with.
And how long did you say it's going to take you then to do the whole walk?
So we're looking at about 100 days, which isn't all everyday walking. We obviously want to enjoy the places. I mean, we're going to be going to Montevideo and Buenos Aires, and we want to be enjoying the places that we're going. So we're going to have a few days rest day to enjoy the wine, the culture, and the women.
Well, absolutely. And why not enjoy the whole experience? What we could do, if you're dribbling a football all the way, we could chuck in Ando to pop up and tackle you now and again, just to add an extra obstacle. Are you up for that, Ando?
No, I think I'll give that a miss.
I think they sound like they'd more rather be tackled by an Argentinian senorita. I think it's more on their agenda.
I think that is, yes. I think that's more...
And thank you for
I might go along for that.
Thanks for your honesty as well.
I think it's more than an ulterior motive. It's just a motive, I think, isn't it? To, yes, certainly enjoy the...
Go for a walk and meet women whilst playing football. It sounds about perfect.
Combining all the good things in life, Adam, basically, aren't you?
Wine.
We are indeed, and obviously once we get there, we're hoping that we'll be joined by football fans from around the world. Really, we're welcoming people to join us on our walk, and we want to create that kind of Forrest Gump effect. we'll certainly be growing the beard. And we've had interest from around the world, fans that want to come and join us on our walk and join the pilgrimage to what should be the greatest show on earth, really.
Just before you go as well, Adam, and hopefully we might speak to you again before you set off, because it's a little while yet, of course. But you're in Sydney, you're based in Sydney at the moment.
I am.
Just wondering then, with it only being, 3 days away now, the first test.
I hope you're milking it for all it's worth.
The Ashes?
Yeah, you've got the upper hand, haven't you? In terms of the banter with the Aussies, after what happened over here.
We have, and I tell you, I mean, I play cricket for a company called Last Man Stands, and we play right near the SCG, and we played some Aussies last week, and the sledging was absolutely fantastic. But I mean, I thought cricket was big back home, but it's absolutely huge over here, and the build-up to the Ashes has been fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to it kicking off, and I'm going to be in Melbourne for the Boxing Day test, and it's going to be fantastic. And I think England, we've never had such a good side going into an Ashes. Carberry has come from nowhere, and he scored 153 at Hobart. So yeah, it's really exciting, and it's kind of capturing the imagination, and just like kind of the World Cup does, or the Ashes does back home.
Well, keep the banter going. Make sure you give as good as you get, if not more so, Adam. And if anybody wants to find out a bit more about what you're doing next year, there is a website, isn't there? Walk to the World Cup. If you search for that, you'll find it easily enough. Yeah, walktotheworldcup.com, or you can follow us on Twitter at walk2World Cup. And we're actually going to be joining the boys that you had on the show last week, the Curitiba boys. We've made contact with them, being from the northeast, and we're going to join them and have a kickabout when we get there. So we'll send you some pictures. Do that, yes, that would be wonderful.
Good luck.
I'm jealous, and good luck with it, Adam. Yes, I'll speak to you.
Just by the way, have you actually got some tickets to season football as well?
So we've got a few. We've got a couple of England tickets. We went into the ballot, and it was a bit like the Olympics, a bit of a lottery. But there's one more round, so fingers crossed. But if there's any rich businessmen out there who fancy rewarding 3 plucky England fans, then get to our website.
You might be a rich businessman.
No, I think they'll be getting the rewards on the journey, I think, from what they were saying earlier on.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, good luck.
And thanks for getting up so early over in Sydney. 01912326565. You've still got a chance to get on air.